Hello, my name is Jeff Watt with Himalayan Art Resources, and today we're going to talk about a single painting. It's of the subject of white Mahakala, and it's coming out of a particular tradition of Tibetan Buddhism, and it's based rather loosely on the 8-chapter Mahakala Tantra, a Sanskrit version coming out of India. Now, what we're looking at is actually a new painting. This painting was done in the last 5 years, and what is important about this painting is it is following a traditional style of painting out of the town of Shigatse, and specifically the painting style of Tashi Lumpo Monastery. This is very similar in appearance to what we would find of white Mahakala or similar paintings of wrathful deities from the 18th century. So really we're looking at a painting style that has really originated in the early 18th century and has continued to the present day. Of course, there's many other traditions that we can find in the Shigatse area of Tsang province of Tibet. But this artist has chosen and has worked for the Tashi Lumpo Monastery in modern times, and they like to reproduce the earlier painting style. They like to refer to it also as Menri style of painting, which comes from the artist Menla Dundrup, and he was prolific at the last half of the 15th century. But it needs to be pointed out that we would have to call this Tashi Lumpo Menri because it is in no way similar to the Menri painting style of Menla Dundrup, the artist from the late 15th century. And how is this different? This is just overly ornate. We have the entire composition filled with foliage, with these jewels. What looks like blue and green eggs are actually wish-fulfilling gems, and the composition is full. And at the very top, we have a parasol, we have an umbrella that is covering the top of the composition. We have a very elaborate kind of flaming, ornate halo surrounding the central figure, a small figure of the one-faced four-armed Avalokiteshvara directly above the head of the central figure. And then we have actually 5 goddesses. If we look at the 1 o'clock position, upper right corner, we have a blue figure, and then at the lower right, green, bottom center, red. To the left, we have yellow, and then the top left, we have a white. And these are goddess figures. They're all holding in the right hand a hook and a skull cup and jewels, a skull cup full of jewels in the left hand. And they're all in dancing postures. There's no negative space in this painting. The only negative space that one could even conceive of is the red halo, which is actually kind of flames emanating from the body of white Mahakala. So this is a wonderful example of preserving earlier traditions of painting style. The artist is Nupje Dola, and he has a small school, has students. And this is one of his productions. He also does other works which are a little bit more modern, a little bit more up to date, with more negative space. The composition is less full, but this one is just a perfect example of modern day 18th century Tashi Lumpo Menri style painting. So we'll leave it there, and we'll talk again.